Hello there, I'm LD, and in today's video, I'm going over some of the new powers in version 2.0 of Aspects of Destiny. This won't be, obviously the mods was the wiki will be linked in the description below, as well as the map I'm using. This review won't be super in-depth for reasons I'm going to get into in a second. But apart from that, let's just go on to it, I suppose. Righty, editing LD here. Just wanted to let you know. I do mention it at the end of the video, but there's a poll on what the next video I'm going to be reviewing is. Probably up by now. So just thought I'd let you know in case you wanna go check that out and vote on that. So yeah, enjoy the review. Righty, so you're probably wondering what I mean by this review won't be super in depth. That is because all of this information is pretty much going to be outdated in like a few months. A month, maybe 3 months. I don't know exactly what the release schedule is for Devmon, but this information's not going to be fully up to date because the whole power system in this add-on is being redone from the ground up. So, technically speaking, when the next update comes out, if I understand correctly, which I believe I do, there won't be specific powers anymore, and instead you'll be born as a metahuman, or I don't know if you'll still be able to become a metahuman for other means, and you'll have specific traits. So you'll have passive traits, which you can have free of, and you'll have active traits, which are your abilities. And you'll sort of be able to custom make your own power out of these traits, kind of. Like you can have duplicate traits to be like one specific power, and I think you'll be able to sort of recreate a few powers that currently exist by using this passive and active trait system. It's gonna be very complex. It's not that I'm not looking forward to reviewing it, but I just know I'm probably gonna have a headache or two when trying to wrap my head around it. It's gonna be quite big, which is why I haven't done too much research into this. I've played around with most of these powers a little bit. Like specifically powers like I've messed around with, I've Intellect I've messed around with a bit. Void distortion was reworked. I've been messing around with that. Actually, now that I think about it, I've at least used them a bit. At least all of these. Maybe one or two I haven't. But I'm not going to go super in depth just because, again, this will be outdated. Not quick, but it won't matter at some point. And some of the stuff is a little bit broken at the mo because. But it doesn't really matter because it's all being redone from the ground up. So, aquatic mimicry. Okay. There's a new stamina bar, and as well as a new power indicator. I've gained the power of aquatic mimicry, the peak of human evolution. You're all capybaras. So, water breathing, night vision. Aquatic mimicry possess aquatic physiology and traits being perfectly adapted to underwater life. So really, let's be honest, this is best suited for the water. It's the sea for me. Oh, yeah. Is that okay? You're a merman or a merwoman or a merperson. I don't. What actually is there like a specific term for like? Are they called mer people? Is that like Homo aqua? I don't. Oh, whatever. But yeah, so you just. Yeah, you have fish. Obviously, the peak is again a reference to the deep. But I'm assuming it's a reference to the deep anyway. I might be wrong about that. So, Typhoon. Swirl around you, dealing damage all around you. Boom. Can I do that above water? It's on cooldown. Okay, I can do it above the water as well. Yeah, there is apparently there is going to be an aquatic trait. I have a few lists of the traits written down here that were shown in teasers on the Discord. Which reminds me, I need to double check if if Devmon wanted me to link the Discord in the description. I'll do that at some point. Editing LD, you know what to do. So yeah, obviously, we have the mastery system currently, which you have your stamina, which there's /stamina query. You can check your stamina. And then there's also /mastery query. You gain mastery passively by just generally having for one your passive on, which you can just put your special action on. Passively gives you mastery, and then using abilities gives you bursts of mastery. So like that's going up. Oh my god! I turned on my special act. I didn't. Oh my. Okay. So I'm at 618. Now I'm at 750. So yeah, using your abilities is one of the best ways to increase your mastery level, and you need to increase your mastery to get new levels, basically. But I'm just gonna cheat. I know I'm a filthy cheater. I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna use /power level. I'm gonna use the /power level command. Level 2, cold resistance. I'm immune to freezing. Jesus, that's a shockwave. Level 3. Nothing. Level 4. When below Y level 0, you will gain resistance to boosted speed. Or did that say boosted strength? Boosted strength. Level 5. Nothing at level 5. Level 6. In light levels lower than 3, underwater, you will be fully undetectable to anyone. Oh, there you go. I'm invisible. Invisible. Now I need is a siren song, and I can lure fishermen. Level 8. Anything that no? Yeah. Level 10. Though. Ocean Sovereign. You are entirely immune to all underwater damage sources, and all mobs nearby will sink around you if special action is on. Oh, they're sinking. Yeah. Oh. Are they sinking? Or do I have to, is this an above land one? /summon task. Oh god. /time set today. They aren't sinking. What if I go in here? If I'm in the water. No, they are. Okay. Yeah. God, I hate husks. So, aquatic mimicry. You're a fish. You're a fish. Again, I think the that and the legs again, I think is one of those things that's generally a bug that probably won't be fixed, just because obviously aquatic mimicry won't exist next update. But yeah, if I understand correctly, things like general powers won't exist anymore next update. If I understand, which I think I do. But then again, I've been wrong before. I might be wrong again. So let's move on. So fun. Let's set our level to 1. Astratite encasement. So yeah. I meant to press 1. So Astratite encasement. Bonding with Astratite material, granting you extreme durability, near invulnerability, and meta absorption properties. So you've turned to stone. And then you also got your Boulder Dash. Charge through enemies, knocking them back and slowing them down. If at 100% meta absorption, this ability turns into an AoE depowering pulse that removes stamina from others. Oh, goddamn. Slash scoreboard. Players set me. Destiny capacity max. No. 800. 800. Okay, there you go. That should last me a bit longer. Oh, that was... Okay, that's a bit unimpressive. Slash scoreboard players set... Oh, there's meta energy level. Meta percent? Okay, yeah. 12. Okay. 20. There you go. Okay. There you go. So, depending on your meta energy level, depends on how you look like this. Oh, I'm still wearing... Let's take that off. Yeah, I'm a rock. I'm a rock. But yeah, so level... Let's set ourselves to level 2. I don't have any meta energy. Mineral resonance. When nearby meta crystal blocks within 5 blocks, you become supercharged, gaining resistance and gaining meta energy passively and glow purple. Okay, let's get a meta light crystal block. Boom. Oh, you can... Okay. So yeah, you ever wanted to be a meteor? Does that work even like this? I don't get an enhancement. You ever wanted to be a meteor? Well, now you can. Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? So many people want to be the meteor that crashes down and gives them superpowers, and now you can. Now, there's a new system for meteors, which I'll put some footage in. Well, I'll put some footage in now, actually, to show you the new meteor system, if I remember, because I don't want to promise anything, because there's been times I've said I'll put a footage in and I haven't. But I'll editing LD, please, please, please do that now. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly show you how you gain powers now. So you've just seen footage of a meteor descending. The way you gain powers right now, so obviously you'll see your meteor in the sky descending. Your goal is to get, if you don't have a power, if you weren't born a metahuman, is to get as close as possible to it, without obviously dying from the explosion. Because the way you gain a power now is by being near the blast radius of the meteor. That's how you get the cosmic radiation effect, which will then give you any random power. It's quite neat, to be fair. It's all very cool. It's all done through Palladium now. Java, I mean. It's all done through Java now. Well, Java and Palladium. So it's a mod app. All scope symbiosis. Yeah. Down on the ground to sculpt. Yeah. So that is how meteors work now. Okay, we got that. We've done it. Okay, cool. Now I'm hoping I've remembered to do that. I really hope I've remembered to do that. So yeah, mineral resonance. Then level 4, because these will come in 2s. As your meta energy increases, your armor and attack damage increase. Okay, max energy. Boom. I do 8 damage. And I have 34 armor. And again, I don't think you're supposed to be able to wear actual armor with this. I feel like, again, some things are a bit buggy. Level 6. Attuned. The more meta crystals absorbed, the less stamina drain your ability has. So yeah, I forgot the way you get it is with the crystals. Crystal. Give me some metallite crystals. Oh right. Metalite crystals will increase your stamina as well. I forgot about that. 12. Okay. No, that's because I'm near that, innit? No, okay. No, it is this. What? Okay, I'm getting confused because I think there is something that can increase your stamina. I can't remember what it is right now, but there's something I think that can do that. Let's. Oh. Okay. The world's bricked. It's dead. I can't get in. I get in for a second, and then it doesn't load, so it's gone. While I load in the world, I'm just going to explain why I think that happened, and why I think that happened is, as you saw, I was able to give myself meta energy through a /scoreboard command, which implies to me that the meta energy for Astratite encasement is handled by a /scoreboard command. So what I think is I've played with a few Palladium add-ons at this point, and one add-on that has symbiotes in it that I'm not going to say the name of because I mention it a bit too much, to be honest, in reviews of other add-ons. Just because obviously it's one I play the most, so I think about that. But this add-on has symbiotes in it, and you can change your. There's a way to change your symbiote through commands, and with the command, it's like, oh, this isn't the real command. Obviously, it's a /scoreboard command, so the rest of it, but the actual command itself isn't real. But let's just say I do /scoreboard players set me symbiote.change. It's not symbiote.change, but let's say that as an example of what it is. And I do that, and then there's a set. I change it by doing 1 to 28, and that changes my symbiote. But when I change my symbiote to a number that it doesn't have, like 47, there's no 47th symbiote. So to be fair, I don't understand fully how it works, but the way I've sort of categorized it in my head is the game tries to make me symbiote 47. There is no symbiote 47, so it kills the world. I'm assuming something similar has happened there, where I've used the crystals to give myself meta light energy, but it's like, as we saw, the max is 20, so it's tried to give me meta light energy 27, but there's no 20, but it can't give me meta light energy at a level 27, so it just crashed the game, and I can't get into the world now because it's still trying to give me meta light energy level 27. That might not be what happened. Again, I'm just saying that's a possibility of what happened, and I think that's what I do think that's what's probably happened because it's /scoreboard, and I've had again something similar happen with those symbiotes as I mentioned. But that was me changing with commands. But I've had a few. I know there's a few things in this update that don't work. So I think that's the reason that happened. Might not be, but yeah, I just thought I'd mention it. I'm gonna go sort out some stuff to continue the review. So I'll see you in a sec. Okay, let's do this one last time. Okay. Right. Let's get back to it. /aspects of destiny, add Astratite enhancement. I'm not gonna mess about with this anymore, just because it destroyed my world, and I'm not messing about with that. Oh wait, /scoreboard players. God damn it! /scoreboard players set me and destiny capacity max 800. So charge work in progress. This ability is not currently implemented. It will be after the official Palladium port. Oh, that reminds me, the add-on's being ported to Java as well. While at 100% meta energy, your power cannot be suppressed, and you now passively accumulate meta energy over time. Yeah. I'm not going to keep this on just in case it passively accumulates into crashing me again. But yeah, so that is Astratite's encasement. Maybe, I don't know if it would break if it charged like that passively, but I'm not going to test it. /power add Detonation. I swear it wasn't me. Right. Right, okay. Detonate your entire body without harming yourself, destroying anything and everything in your path. Detonate. Explode with almighty power, consuming a certain amount of stamina. Dynamite. Gain increased explosive power with the firepower of dynamite. Charged creeper. Gain even more increased explosive power, gaining better explosion power than a charged creeper. Bomb. Have massively increased explosive power, equivalent to a large-sized bomb. I'm sure nothing will go wrong with that. Where's my... Let's get some Palladium. Let's get some Create goggles. Nuclear warhead. Gain an extremely increased explosion power. The equivalent to an average nuclear warhead. Extinction. Gain the explosive power of a large-sized meteor, equivalent to telekinesis ultimate skill. I'm definitely sure nothing at all will go wrong with this. Now, unrelated, I'm going to go all the way over here. Definitely unrelated. I'm just going to... What's that thing? What's the Call of Duty thing? Tactical nuke coming in. Oh, that's... Oh, god damn it. Extinction level. Tactical... Let's do this one more time. Let's do this one more time. Again. Okay. Tactical nuke coming in. What was that? What was that? That went an extinction level, goddamn. Oh my god. I'm so disappointed. What was that? What was that? I did a bigger explosion with the detonation. Oh. What do you mean extinction level? I was expecting a mass. I was expecting down to bedrock. What do you mean extinction level explosion? Oh my god. Where was I again? Oh god damn it. Have I lost? No, I think I was over here. Yeah, because that's the big chasm. Slash time Saturday. Okay, that's slash game rule do daylight cycle. False. No more daylight cycle. I'm quite disappointed with that. I mean, I think it's I just think, you know. Sorry about that. I noticed a page had gone off. I forgot that trying to fix that with game open would close the thing. I'm disappointed with this. I was really hyped for it, and it's just nothing. It's really just absolutely that's oh my god. So that was Detonation. Yeah. Next we have Intellect. Slash superpower. Well, slash aspect, whatever. Aspect of Destiny. Intellect. Oh dear. Wubba dub dub. I know okay. That's because I'm level 10 and I have it, okay. Wubba dub dub. You know, it's a reference. I know, it's, possessed enhanced intelligence capable of studying meta energy and having advanced knowledge. This power is quite good, to be fair. Intelligence. By default, you gain more maximum capacity upon leveling up. Acclimate mastery over time, restore stamina faster, and apply double mastery multiplier to all abilities. This power cannot be stored in capsules. So, this is C tier power. Analyze. Look at a target and learn their power. Mental fortitude. You are unaffected by blindness, darkness, and other visual effects. Visionary. Your meta energy perception is far greater than most, allowing you to sense superpowered people within 100 blocks. Experienced. If special action is toggled, you will gain experience points over time and have the Hero of the Village effect at all times. Efficient recovery. Upon recovering from exhaustion, you restore all capacity and you cannot gain negative values. However, you being below 75% will not give you increased max mastery. Okay, now for the big one. I know you're all very excited for it. It's True Intelligence. Okay. Once you reach 750 max stamina, you will awaken a random A+ tier power as a result of your mastery, if you haven't already naturally awakened the power. Boom. True Intelligence, yeah. So upon reaching level 10 and getting above 750 stamina, you get an A+ tier power. Quantum splicing. Merge between two separate realms, coexisting outside the bounds of quantum physics. Boom, peak. We've already gone over this power. We don't need to do this again. This goddamn power never works for me. It don't like to work. Like, it's supposed to give me goddamn. It doesn't work. This power never works. I swear. What's the point of it? You don't work. Terrible power. It's not terrible. Quantum splicing. Yeah, True Intelligence is very good, because obviously you get 2 powers for the price of 1, and you can master every power bet quicker. So let's /Destiny. Aspects of Destiny. Remove a goddamn Intellect, and at the end I need to remove that's it. Quantum splicing. A bit off my game to do. There's something I need to go over later as well, but I'll do that in a bit. Intellect. Lupine mimicry. I'll do that, and then I'll mention the thing I was going to mention. Lupine mimicry. Baby, I'm praying on you tonight. I don't get the reference. Transform into a humanoid wolf, gaining their animalistic traits and mythical connection to the moon. You can transform with your special. Gain a roar. Bite with your jaws, dealing damage to enemies in front of you. That's not a roar then, is it, mate? Pounce. Dash forward, dealing damage to anyone caught in your path. Sniff. Detect enemies within a 45 block radius as long as you have above 80 stamina. Shrove Navigator. You can move through leaves and shrubbery with ease. Stalker. Reduce detection range by 50% and invisible in total darkness. Lunar Cannon. I'm sorry. It was all just so like actual animalistic. And then Lunar Cannon. Channel dealing very bright damage in a burst attack. F1. Boom. Yeah, come at me, mate. Try me. Slow. Oh my god. Slowness 4 and weakness. That's very good. I thought I was supposed to have a leap. /time set night. Your inner beast is enraged this night. Lunar Cannon! Yeah, wolf. This is one of those powers that's affected by colour. So was the aquatic mimicry. So power blue. That's not very blue. Cyan. Green. Indigo. Not bad, to be fair. Light blue. Orange. No. Is orange any different from the other one? Pink. Pink is purple. To be fair, I do like the purple. I do like the purple. Purple ain't bad. I like a bit of purple. So that'll do for me. Red is not red. I think there is a red though. Violet, white, yellow. Yeah, yellow. Yellow's more of like a reddy colour. I like the purple. What was purple? Pink. Okay. So this is again another power. I feel like it shouldn't take stamina to do this. Like it feels like this is just sort of like a natural. This feels like it should more be like a just general generic power. Oh, that's weird. But this is yeah. How does the dash work? Pounce. Dash forward dealing. Like how does it isn't telling me how to pounce. Is it just jumping? Is that it? I'm stronger at the night. I noticed that. What's the pounce? Well, you too. That's because I was shifting. Oh, that's weird. Shifting is actually shifting. But... And you would think you would be forced to transform at night. But, yeah. This will again be reworked at some point, so it doesn't matter. It's not that it doesn't matter, but if you don't like anything, just wait and you can make your own power combos eventually. I do like the power. I think it could I don't understand how the dash works. I really don't. Next we have Overclock. POV, you see a happy couple. I think this is enough of the boys reference, to be fair. Gain an okay, that's slash time set day. Gain an accelerated metabolism, speeding up your entire bodily functions to extreme levels. Metabolic acceleration. Toggle your metabolic acceleration, increasing all bodily functions to extreme speeds. You can hold shift and scroll to increase unlock speed percentages. Yeah, you're A-train. There's legit oh my god, there's no step assist. What do you mean there's no step assist? How can you have what? Wait, so there is step assist. Oh, you have to be oh, that's terrible. I hate when you have to be running to get step assist. It's not terrible, but and I'm suffocating. What can I? What? I suffocated to death. What? I'm so confused by this power. God damn it. I already died there once. I'm so confused by this power. Afterblur. Immediately teleport where you're looking at, being slowed a bit after. The range increases on speed percentage. So I have an oxygen amount. Mirage. Temporarily vibrates so intensely you turn invisible to enemies within 5 blocks. And then it's your after image. Damn. My after image. Let's turn this off before I... Oh, and I can't even... Okay, this is such a confusing power. Perceptive. At 50% percentage speed, you'll gain the passive ability to detect enemies and dodge any attacks that hit you. Sonic Barrage. How much damage am I doing? 8. No. No, let's not there. Let's not. Let's not. Metabolic Overdrive. Accelerate your blood, increasing your regeneration and adding fire to your attacks. B. So this power is only usable for a few minutes, and also the speed punches don't. Okay, this is probably someone's favourite power. Oh, is it because what does? Wait, what? Changing your speed affects your oxygen amount. How does that make sense? Make it make sense. I'm so confused. I don't understand how this power works. I probably should have double checked the wiki beforehand. There's an oxygen. There's a okay. Remove overclock. And then there's Superhuman. Superhuman replaced aerokinetic flight or aerokinetic manipulation. So, are you sure? This is, I believe, based off of. It's an Invincible character. Can't remember who it is. Can't remember their name. They're just like apparently they're just like a rip off Invincible. I don't know. I don't remember their name. You do 11.6 damage. Ain't bad. Aerokinetic flight, which you can only do with your special. Oh, we've also got the ground slam. The ground slam. Damn. Then we've got the super strength. Constitution. The more max stamina you have, the higher your base stats. Okay. Okay, so let's set my base stamina to 1,000. Okay. 50. Okay, that's not bad to be fair. The cap for stamina is 2,000. So that's. So oh my god. Okay, this might just be the best power, just generally. Sonic boost. Press spacebar whilst fast flying to activate your faster and distracted version of your flight. Okay, that's. Yeah, that's Oh damn! I need to go get my corpse. One sec. Oh my god! Oh my god! Like it would take you ages to get to 2,000. What the? You can just hold this down. What? Oh my! That's insane. Bulletproof. That's his name. That's his name. Bulletproof. You are now fully immune to all projectiles, flames, and bullet fire from Tax and Scorched. Oh, that's lovely. To be fair, I usually use Scorched, and most add-ons only have compatibility with Tax, so it's good to know. It's good to know I can use this. Possess immense strength, resilience, and high speed flight, delivering overwhelming power and swift aerial movement. Damn, am I faster as well now? Can I not toggle this? Okay, no. It's just because I had to double jump. Okay, that makes sense. Well, it doesn't make sense, but it does make sense. And I have better breathing underwater. Can I just not suffocate? That's cool. Okay. Regenerative tissue. You can passively regenerate over time, but it is barely noticeable. Furthermore, you can never fall below 3 hunger bars if you have above 100 stamina capacity. And then Primal Rage at 35% health. All stats, besides max health, up. Oh my god. That should damage me. 50. Oh my god. That's an S-Sang thing. What? Oh my god, I've never seen the armor bar get that high before. 141 armor plus 4 toughness, which is 141. I've never seen it be blue before. Oh my god. oh my, oh, what was that? I don't even know what that was. I did like a little dance in the water. People, this power is insane. This power, it's insane. It's insane. You can toggle destruction, by the way. /Destiny game rule. Disable meteor spawns. It doesn't work, by the way, just so you know. I don't know if maybe if you do it before the world starts, you can toggle it off, but doing the command just in game don't work. I haven't tried disable natural powers, but non-destruction mode, that does work. So if I... Yeah, okay, now I'm just phasing through blocks instead of breaking them. But you do damage to entities still. So... Boom. This is super powerful. Like, super powerful. I knew it would be powerful, but it's like, this is insane. Like, oh, okay, actually, that's okay. Well, actually, no, that doesn't make sense, because if I this only gives me, I think, 30 / aspects of destiny. Me remove Superhuman. Yeah, no, this is the LD Corp suit only gives me 20 + 4 toughness. I'm so good. It's like it's doubling up the durability from my armor, which is weird. But I'm not gonna judge. I'm gonna take it. You know, that's very powerful. And so that was Superhuman. Next we have the last one, Void Distortion. Just a phase. So your Void Distortion has been reworked as well. I don't even think it was called Distortion before. I can't remember what it was called. Control the destructive power of the Void to tear through all matter and life, alongside gaining access to the Oblivion. The Oblivion, done any work. It does work. But, okay, yeah, that happens. So the way the Oblivion works currently is a bit broke, because it doesn't save your location that you leave in the Oblivion, and it doesn't save the location that you entered in the overworld. So obviously, I'll just go down here. Obviously, one of your abilities does make it so that in the Oblivion, you're incredibly difficult to kill, and you have complete control over everything. And that also makes it so that your abilities don't consume stamina anymore as well. If I leave, I'm suffocating, because it's just spawned me in the ground. And there's no fix for that. There's no solution or anything. That is it, really. So you're not careful, you're gonna die. Because it doesn't save your spot like other add-ons do. And it probably won't, because again, there won't be such a thing as Void Distortion in the next update, which is sad, really, because I quite like this power. I've been messing about with it the past few days. It's actually quite fun as it goes. I've been combining it with some Spider-Man powers. Quite cool. But yeah, so you have the Oblivion. You also have your special Vacuum. So you toggle that on. It pulls people in. Get over here. Come on, get over here. Yeah. They get the Abyssal Mark. But the Abyssal Mark don't actually do anything. We also have our damaging move. Void Projection. Release untamed void energy that destroys all matter that it hits, dealing very high damage and destroying anything in its path. 15 damage. We also have the Teleport, which does destroy blocks, but obviously I have Destruction mode turned off. You can just teleport wherever you can see, and it does take these moves do take stamina until you unlock True Domain, at which point they no longer take stamina. Again, this also does damage to mobs, so you can, yeah. 8 damage. That's not bad at all. But yeah. Yeah, spatial jump. Relocate yourself, avoid energy appearing where you look. And then obviously Wraith form we went over is you get you can phase. you become a creature of shadows. To be fair, I do find shadow powers quite cool. I haven't seen a single add-on that adds like shadow powers, where you utilize like shadows or low darkness, like you charge in low darkness levels, and like you can access a pocket dimension in like shadows in low light levels or things like that. That could be really cool. But I haven't seen any add-ons do it. I would be very excited to see an add-on do that. But yeah, oh, and then there's the atmosphere begins to destabilize. Run, you. Oh, right, I have non-destruct mode on. Give me a sec. / Destiny game rule non-destruct mode. False. Oh no, I'm just... Okay. Let's do that again. Remove void distortion. And then add void distortion. That's more like it. You just become a black hole. Look at that. Gorgeous work. Absolutely gorgeous work. Oh, that's lovely, that is. Okay. Right, I'm going to tell you a few of the traits. I think these are only passive traits. But these are some of the passive traits that will be in the update. I'm going to tell you these. I got them off the teasers, off the Discord. So currently there's 18 that I have listed here. I don't know if that's all of them that are going to be in as passive traits, or if there will be a few more. I haven't checked. I don't know what active traits there'll be, because I don't think they've been revealed yet. But current passive traits I have listed here from teasers is super strength, regeneration, levitation, super speed, metabolic, venomous, poisonous, paralysis, adrenaline, sensory, durable, recovery, intellect, and constitution, aquatic, thermal skin, elasticity, and shock absorption. Those are all of the passive traits. I believe these are passive traits that I have found listed on the Discord. I think these are all passive traits, I believe. And obviously, I think that there's obviously plans for active traits. Like I think I saw mentioned somewhere there's like going to be a fire one, and there's going to be some stuff like that, like flame manipulation, things like that. And there's also going to be a mastery system for those. So I think the more you have mastered of certain traits, the more abilities you might have, or things like that. It's stuff like that. And there's also, you can have a max of 3 traits at once of those ones I listed, I believe, if I understand correctly. And if you have multiple of the same trait, they increase the strength of that trait, so they don't do nothing. But obviously, then you don't have any variety. Like if you have all 3 of one, like I think if you have all 3 of regeneration, I'll ask Devmon if I can put the image on screen. But you turn into a skeleton, sort of. So you have 1 regeneration trait, and you just have regeneration, and that's it. You just have regenerative abilities. You heal passively. Then if you have 2 regeneration traits, to my understanding, you get an ability which allows you to give yourself a burst of health, and I think, I can't remember if there's anything else to it, for a certain amount of stamina. And then if you have 3, you gain this special ability which turns you into a skeleton when you die. So instead of dying, you get turned into a skeleton, and you're extra vulnerable. But you can come back to. But after a period of time, you will regenerate and come back to life. So you just won't die, but you'll be incredibly vulnerable. If I understand correctly, how that works. That it seems very cool, to be fair. I'm quite excited for it. It's gonna be a headache to go over, but it will be very cool. So I'm gonna move on to the outro now, and I'm gonna go over some things about scheduling, which you might find boring. So yeah, I'm sure I'm sure you'll be able to skip it. You might not even stick around for the outro. But yeah, let's go on to that. Righty. Well, outro time. Yeah. The mod was the map I've been the map I was using at the start, link in the description below, as well as the wiki for the add-on, and possibly the Discord if Devmon did say that was cool. I can't remember fully. This was a fun to go over, and I'm happy that I was able to tell you about all of the things that are coming soon, with every single thing in the add-on being basically just ripped up and thrown out and entirely reworked. Whole new floorboards. But that's about everything with Aspects of Destiny. I just wanted to go over some schedule things with you lot. So I've been having some not creative troubles. I have ideas for videos. I'm struggling to pick what I want to review for things like Minecraft mods and things like that. And I'm also struggling to figure out a schedule to make time. I want to play more games on the channel, is what I'm trying to get at as well. I want to do that. Like, I started playing Portal 2, and I actually quite enjoyed that. A few times over the week I found myself thinking, God, I really want to play some more Portal 2, So I'm thinking of what to do for that. To be honest, I might stream Portal 2. I'm not great at streaming. I'm not usually a massive fan of it. But I might try stream a bit of Portal 2, do that. And I can always make a video of it later. Like, I can always do that. I've also been, falling behind a bit on the survival series. I'm still a bit here or there on that. But what I'm going to do is, I'm going to make a poll for you all to basically pick which mod I review next. So, like, I have a few in mind. Like, I'm Call with Stuff. I was going to review Call with Stuff today, but I'm trying to find an add-on that uses it so I can show you the flight it adds and the some of the web swinging features and things like that. But yeah, so I'm going to be looking into that. And then there's also Powerborn Heroes I was thinking about reviewing. So I still need to look into that a bit. And then there's also another Palladium dev asked me to review their Adventures in Time add-on, which I said that was just a few weeks ago. And I said, yeah, sure, I'll do it. But obviously I have to review Adventures in Time first. For those of you who don't know what Adventures in Time is a TARDIS add-on. A TARDIS mod. I completely forgot to do that. So they asked me, oh, have you looked at the Adventures in Time add-on yet? And I thought, oh, damn it. So I was talking about that. So obviously I'm going to be reviewing Adventures in Time maybe next week, maybe the week after, and then I'll probably review that add-on. But I wanted to, obviously let you all have a say in it. So I'm going to start doing polls for what I'm going to review. I'm going to try and remember to, do polls from now on, is what I'm trying to say. So that's about everything. I hope you've enjoyed the review. I hope you have a lovely rest of the day. And maybe consider checking out more of my videos. Who knows? But yeah. So that is everything, and bye!